Welcome back.
I can't believe we're at the end already.
Yes, we are. Basically, I've done all side quests that can be done before the ending of the game. Basically, at this point, I can do literally nothing aside from, you know.
Well, I might as well give my 2 cents, because since I played this game up till near the ending, because Pedro doesn't want me to get spoiled for the 2 endings, I will say that I went from hating the game to actually kind of liking, well, mainly the story bits, the characters, the voice acting, and
by the way, give me
music.
Guys, I need a timer. Even it's just YouTube in general being crap. Apparently, give me.
Go ahead to a minute.
Okay.
Why don't you watch your Raw?
I don't have it here. It's on my other computer. I'm ready.
All right then, we'll count you in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click.
I'll stay like that, you stupid.
So yeah, Miko. I mean, it's actually gotten to the point where I actually kind of like Lautrec. But like we stated, the issue is that he had to go for a character 180 75% of the way into the plot.
And trust me, Jova, what happens at the end will probably make you think that over. Let's just say he's not done being an asshole just yet.
Well, of course. I mean, we're back to the main plot now.
Who's that girl again?
Marie.
She's just vanished and then came back.
Well, she's not involved in.
Remember,
that's because she's not involved in the side quests. At least not in the ones. She is involved in the post-game side quests. But yeah, every time you go away from the main plot to do side quests, she's pretty much disappears.
This heralds the coming of the true king.
Yeah, true king, whatever.
So let me get this straight. Intruders automatically means, okay, perhaps this means the herald of the new king. Sure, you guys can stay.
You're supposed to guard this place.
Oh, apparently Sophie agrees.
Shiro, what about you? Did you forget about Marie too?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Not really.
Well, Shiro. Okay.
Marie.
Sorry, then. Shiro apparently has an even better memory than you.
Ah.
Okay.
Are you
She
older
reminds
then?
me of,
All right. Believe it or not,
character.
despite this being technically the final dungeon, it actually is very short and surprisingly, yeah, it has 4 floors, but all of them can be completed rather quickly. I guess even the developers wanted to get it over with.
So I guess the main reason that this stretches out for 46 minutes is because of story.
Exactly. That and the credits, because the credits are like 3 minutes. So.
Oh, good, because I may have to leave a bit early, so if all I miss is credits, well, I mean, is there a stinger at the end of the credits?
Well, there is one particular piece of message, cryptic message thing, but it's not really important. That's fine. Trust me, like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the gameplay still sucks. It's like, well, but if I can give this game credit, its story and characters overall seem to have improved. However, I'm guessing that since we're back in the main story now, Lautrec's character is going to lose all that positive
Everything's just gonna
aspects
take a
about
tank
him.
from here.
Well, after this part, we're back to side quests, so there's that. And to be fair, there is one particular side quest in the next part, if I remember correctly, where they do try to, you know, remedy the problem that I've already mentioned to Joe that's gonna happen. Basically, Jova, even though Lautrec is gonna regress, the writer is actually going to try to remedy that in the post game.
Keen. By the way, I kind of missed that scene where Milady and Claude finally bonded. Forgot how'd it go.
Basically, she was cleaning his wound and shit. You didn't have to do this. Do you really think that?
Oh, bad.
Do you really
never mind. I guess I must not have missed anything. I was wondering if like there was a kiss or something.
No. They never actually kiss, but they do hook up at the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I believe you said before that we don't actually see it happen, but it's pretty obvious by that point.
Well, they flat out say it. It's just that we don't actually see them, you know, kiss or, you know.
So when do they
anything.
flat out
Okay.
say it? Is it at the end or?
The one of the very last post game side quests.
Oh, okay then.
It looks like even the developers kind of realized that they were gonna have a sequel, so they decided to tie up all loose ends.
So maybe we finally get a bit more backstory on Inspector
just
Godo.
Jova, just you wait until we get to the big finale, because let's just say this particular, like the second finale, like I said, there's a good reason why I want Teo to guest star in that, and the reason why is going to be revealed in this very part. So pay attention to that.
Oh boy.
All right, so
This is gonna be fun.
This is one of those.
It's gonna be fun.
There you go. This is one of those.
Just like Final Fantasy 14.
This is one of those. Like, actually, I'll still take this over Final Fantasy 14 any day. Anyway,
I agree. But I'm just saying it's like it's gonna be fun in the sense that commentating on Final Fantasy. 14 was fun.
And also, in its own right, not comparing it to 13, it's not very.
Oh no! Trust me, to us being better than
compared
13.
to 13, Lautrec is still better, and even not compared to
what do you mean?
We can't compare every single game to 13. They'll just get monotonous.
I don't, Wibbs. It's you who constantly brings up the stuff.
Anyway, this is one of those. Yes, the differences in this particular puzzle are so minuscule that it's so annoying to me. Seriously. Like seriously, can you even tell where the fourth difference is?
Yeah,
There you go.
I
See?
actually can.
Honestly,
But only because I have nothing better to do.
Well,
It's like, these puzzles are so boring that they're motivating me to figure out the difference as soon
there you
as
go.
possible.
They're small little bushes that you can barely even notice. God.
Yeah, that is cheap.
meanwhile, I'm just trying to beat. the
Oh,
Elite
Notre
Four.
Dame Cathedral.
Yes,
I could have sworn we've already been here on several occasions in the game.
yes. Apparently, under the Cathedral of Notre Dame, there are various dungeons.
Also, well, I guess it makes sense. It's a cathedral, and that's a huge church. By the way, why is it that for this particular dungeon, they're all going into their normal wear instead of, going in their explorer's wear?
I don't know, Jova. I absolutely don't. I guess because they wanted them in their normal clothes for the ending, maybe. I don't know.
I guess.
I have no idea why.
Because they are.
Meh. Crossword puzzle!
Woo.
Because we haven't. These are so insultingly easy. Like, just keep putting words, and you'll eventually get it.
I guess that technically is sort of the feeling of... I like how they even let you know, oh no, it's not supposed to go there. It's like, that makes it even easier.
Yeah. Who's messing with plates? Or whatever.
I think that's the puzzle making those sounds.
No, it's not. I'm talking about that.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
don't hear any plates. Ah, well.
Sure, you're still there?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I'm just trying to beat the first member of the Elite Four here.
Oh, that's your first time going against them?
Well, I've tried to face them many times in the original Ruby game, but I sucked. Hopefully I'll have better luck here.
Wait, you never beat the original Gen 3?
Yeah.
Dang.
And Sharpedo's gone. Because water against grass.
And now here's a particular stealth section that is so fucking stupid. Okay, let's just say once again, this is definitely no Metal Gear Solid.
How is it any more stupid than the other easy, stupid ones?
There you go. Done.
Ah.
Granted, the original Metal Gear from 1987 also had stealth sections that were very exploitable because of the soldiers having tunnel vision, as Johnny pointed out very well in his recent review. But that game at least had as the excuse it was made in 1987, a period where video games were much more primitive. This is a 2011 game. It doesn't have that excuse.
We've come a long way since then.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that Metal Gear Solid was also the first of the Metal Gear Solid. Oh, okay.
Not to mention
But
Metal
that's
Gear.
all-
Not to mention Metal Gear literally invented the stealth genre. So it was literally treading completely uncharted waters. Yes, it did. Sure.
Are you sure about that, Pedro? I'm pretty sure there were a few stealth games before Metal Gear Solid.
No, there wasn't, Joe. Actually, it's so much so
Really?
that Konami themselves weren't really confident in Kojima turning what was supposed to be an action shooter into.
Let me see. Stealth game genre.
Well, if it wasn't, even if it wasn't technically the first one, it was definitely the one that actually, made it...
It's the one that kicked it off, basically.
Yeah.
Huh. Actually, it was Sega who invented the stealth genre, according to video game
Who the
history.
Who's the first one?
Sega.
Okay, but what game is it?
Oh,
What was the game?
it's basically an arcade game called 005, in which the player's mission is to take a briefcase of secret documents to a waiting helicopter while avoiding enemy flashlights and using boxes as hiding spots. So Sega also did the whole box too.
I guess Kojima played
Wow.
that. I guess Kojima played that game, probably.
Well, how about that? So it's
Alright,
Sega
anyway,
that game
plot.
Hang on, I think we're getting something important here.
This.
Alright.
Quote unquote.
The place of the true king's
Oh, the
treasure.
music. It's sounding...
Ominous.
Yeah.
Alright, let us make for those ruins at the top.
But why up there?
Seek the flying castle. That.
Oh, hey, it's like
Fuck
every other
you.
final boss.
Fuck you. Azure Legacy did a Castle in the Sky reference much better. Just saying.
And I beat the first Elite Four member.
That's one movie we need to watch eventually, Castle in the Sky. I'm sure you guys will love that movie. It's really the type of movie that I really like. Awesome adventure movies.
Those are the treasures we found.
What are they doing here?
Okay, guys, I want you to take a wild guess. How is the villain going to be defeated?
We're gonna remove his mask, and he'll be so ashamed that he'll kill himself.
Believe it or not, Dwibs, that actually will be a better option.
Oh boy.
Let's just say the way the Vidocq gets defeated is so unsatisfyingly anticlimactic. I actually still can't believe they actually win with this.
Here to witness the coming of the true King of France.
The true King of
I
France.
must think of a stupid thing that could happen.
Shirei, do you have a guess?
Do they summon the monsters we've been fighting to kill him, or?
You're almost there, actually, Shiroi. You're almost there. Try a variant of that, I guess.
He
Treasures are all treasures.
summons the first monster we fought.
But the one in the
No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Basically, he stole.
Let me guess. Basically, we're just gonna beat him by using a monster battle, and that will blow him out of existence.
You wish, Jova. You fucking
guess.
wish.
Let me guess. One of the monster thingies consumes all the treasure, gets superpowers, and kills him.
More boring exposition that doesn't actually mean anything. It's like Final Fantasy 14 all over again. Anyway.
Yeah, but at least I have a basic understanding of what's going on in this game.
Yeah. Again,
I'll
Dwibs, amazing dialogue in 14. Salvation is born of misery. Miracles born of agony. Fuck you.
Eh.
Become the true king. Behold,
Yay, true king.
France's true ruler.
Yeah, yada yada yada.
Yada. Guys.
Yes.
When it comes to the Elite Four in this game, Phoebe is pretty light-hearted for a Pokemon Elite Four member who uses Dark types. It's like,
Yeah, that's very nice, James. But try commentating on the
Ghost
story
types,
going on here.
Does Lautrec gain superpowers out of nowhere?
No. Okay, so basically he's using the treasure animatus to activate a cannon that will allow him to shoot at England. I am not even kidding.
Why England?
Why not?
Because he wants to show off how powerful he is as the King of France, so he can take over first France and then the world! I'm not even kidding, that's his plan, to take over the world.
So he just blew up England.
Because he's...
There you go, there's the Big Ben right there!
Big Ben always gets hit.
Well, it's always got to be a famous landmark.
Target, eh?
Yeah.
With the
Well, at least he missed.
control, perhaps.
I may or may not have blown up South Wales.
Well, by Cheery, there's a Doctor Who joke where there's a Doctor Who joke where they said the South Wales coast could fall into the sea and London wouldn't notice.
So let me get this straight. The villain is so incompetent.
Yep, that's her reaction right there. That shot, that's pride of Marie right there. That's pretty much my overall thoughts in the game. Thank you, Marie.
So let me get this straight. The villain is so incompetent that he missed England.
Yes.
You know, by mistargeting.
Well, he was aiming for Big Ben, but yeah. The king of the world!
How do you miss a target that obvious?
Okay, here we go. This is... Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, Vidocq is about to get defeated. I am not even kidding.
Really?
Let me guess. He laughed so hard that it outdoes himself.
That would be at least... That would be at least...
Pull the plug.
That would be at...
Pull the plug on it.
That would... Jova, that would at least be stupidly funny.
Let me guess.
There we go. Hold on. Just watch it. Just watch it. It's about to happen anyway, so might as well watch it.
Well, apparently I was close, so let's see how close I actually was.
Oh, they're fighting each other.
And now they fuse into this thing.
Guardians. What nonsense do you speak? Now,
Basically, he can't see them, you know, because Sophie's the only one who can see them.
He's gonna get eaten by it, isn't he?
There you go. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the villain. We're done. He's done. There you go. The dog's dead. I'm not even kidding. He's actually dead. There you go. Why were you even in this game?
Wait. Hold on. So we were right then. You got defeated by treasure on Amatus. That's like one of the first guesses we made.
That was beyond stupid.
Yeah. What was the point of even bringing a villain into this game if the main menace is actually the treasure on Amatus? He did absolutely nothing. He did nothing.
A means of having the treasure and Amatus fused together, I guess.
He did nothing. He did absolutely jack shit.
Maybe, but it is quite powerful.
Like, Vidocq isn't even a character. He's just a plot device, really, when you get right down to it.
We simply must try.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, final boss time. Basically, the way the final boss has 3 phases. Basically, here's there's one major difference between this battle and the other battles. I'm actually going to be able to use all of my treasure animators that I've collected over the course of the game. Since I've done every single side quest up until this point, I'm pretty much guaranteed to win because I have like a bajillion treasures right here.
To be an aquatic spirit. Please be careful, Doctor.
Okay, the way this boss works is every time you go from one phase to the other, he switches types. So right now he's an aquatic spirit.
It appears to be this. Please be careful.
Let's do it.
There you go. See, I have all my treasures right here. All of them.
Huh, cool.
All of the ones that I've collected. So pretty much all I have to do...
Leveled, basically.
Yeah, pretty much all I have to do is just keep wailing on him until he dies, really.
Well, in that case, let's wail away.
There we go.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a while.
Actually, no. I'm only going to show off the first phase of the fight, because the second and third phase are literally the exact same thing. The only difference is that the color of the field changes and his type changes. So, for the sake of time, I decided to skip over phases 2 and 3, because who the fuck gives a shit?
Did you at least show the beginning of them so we could at least get an idea of what they'd be like and then skip ahead?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Very good, Jova.
Alright, good. Nice.
Yay!
There you go, see? I have all of them. They're all here. So I'm pretty much a shoo-in for victory. I mean, granted, maybe if you didn't do as many side quests as I had and didn't have as many treasures, maybe you might have somewhat of a hard time with this one. But honestly,
maybe that's why they made the side quest stories far and few between. Yes, but even still, maybe that's why they made quite a few of the side quest stories actually good.
Well, Jova,
yes,
you can just stick to the main plot. The problem is that if you do just stick to the main plot, you'll have such a weak party that you won't be able to defeat the bosses. So.
I know, Pedro. That's why I said it's like, oh, that's probably why they made some of the side stories as good as they actually have been, writing quality-wise, to give the players an actual reason to get the side stuff, because they knew players would have trouble not doing them.
Yeah. So, yeah, do we have thoughts on the villain's arc, quote-unquote?
That was an arc.
Again, I put
So I
it in.
called it. I mean,
You
I
barely even saw the main villain throughout this entire game.
I put it in quotes. I'm sorry, Shira. What'd you say?
Heck. We got more character
I
development
said
out of
we
the
barely
villain's
seen the villain throughout
lackeys.
this entire game.
Yeah, he appeared.
I mean,
If anything, Gustav is more deserving of the title of main villain of this game.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, heck, we got more character development out of Vidocq's lackeys.
Both Marie and Vidocq are pretty much just plot devices. They're only here as a.
Honestly, Pedro, I know you're gonna disagree, but I'd still put Marie over Vidocq because at least we actually got to know Marie.
Really?
Yes, with very few scenes, but we just got to know her, and she at least seemed to serve multiple purposes as opposed to just the one that Vidocq did. I mean,
Alice says she thinks the writing staff are the main villains of this game.
Actually, Shira, there is no writing staff. Remember, this entire game was written by one person, the creator.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait. But I thought you said that the side quests were written by different people.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm derping again. Yeah, Jova's right.
Derp.
But yeah, what Jova said. Basically, the creator of this game, which is also the director, wrote the main plot, and the subquests were written by the separate writers.
They're the better writers.
I know. See, the thing about Noriaki Okamura is he was the producer for Zone of the Enders and a few Metal Gear games, including Portable Ops. So, I guess he's much better of a producer than a director/writer.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends, because like with producer, it varies a lot how much involvement they actually have with the actual project. Like with producer, it could be to the point where, okay, you're just funding or creating this, or it's to the point where, hey, you're actually helping from behind the scenes.
True, he's just the producer, not the creative producer like Nomura tends to be for the Dissidia and World of Review games.
And he's not like the producer that Christopher Nolan was for Man of Steel, because Christopher Nolan ended up having a lot of say-so in that movie for a producer.
Okay, so basically we cannot tame this monster, so the blue area doesn't really matter. We're supposed to literally drain its HP to 0. Basically, the reason I'm just picking any monster that is strong against aquatic types.
Okay.
The problem is that I have so many treasures here that I'm kind of forgot most of them, so I kind of have to circle for them to find which ones are the humanoid ones.
Wow, this is all just for the first phase. Well, hey, I mean, now
Basically,
it's in the
Joe,
blue set. That's right,
but
you have to whittle it down.
Basically, Jova, imagine this being done 3 times. That's basically what the boss battle is.
Oh, I understand the sentiment. It's like, I mean, okay, because if the gameplay were more fun, I'd be okay with it going this long, but for a gameplay that makes, even the likes of Pokemon look completely fleshed out, yes,
Pokemon is
you're making
fleshed out. What are you talking
Pokemon
about?
look fleshed out in its gameplay.
But
I'm not saying
Pokemon
that
is
the
fleshed
gameplay
out.
Pokemon is bad, but, well, it's pretty much the basic set for turn-based. But yeah, this gameplay is so...
I think Yokai will... I think... Well, actually, no, never mind. That is good.
If you can be even more basic than that series, then you might have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not basic in a bad way. It works for what it is. It's just like... It's very stereotypical RPG kind of standard is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Pokemon is actually fun because it actually requires thought, whereas this...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, you're literally just throwing all your monsters at it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on Elite 4 member number 3 now, speaking of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like with
guessing
this,
the
it doesn't
remake's
matter
a
what
lot
you pick, as
easier.
long as it's powerful enough, that's fine.
We're done.
So now it's just time to see those other 2 phases
I
begin.
think... Actually, no, never mind.
And then, boom, to the end.
Never mind. Since he had like 10 HP left, I thought I could just throw any monster at him at this point. But turns out no. So, never mind. One more.
Whoopsie.
Keep in
I
mind...
guess they purposely allow you to use all your animas because you obviously wouldn't be able to finish him off with your usual set.
Yeah. I don't even have any jewels with me. So it's
By the way, Pedro, is there like a thing where you can power up your animatas, like level them up some way?
I've already told you this, Jova. Yes, you can level up with experience. that doesn't really.
Yeah, that's right. Experience.
It doesn't really matter though, because I never bothered with the experience points, and I still 100% at this game. There you go. See, this is what happens when you beat one of the phases.
Let me guess. It's going to be another sort of spirit. Now.
Arboreal, I think.
It appears to be an
Yeah.
arboreal spirit.
It appears
It
to
didn't
be.
really change much.
But basically,
Haven't
what,
heard that type in a while.
basically what that means gameplay-wise is it doesn't have any weaknesses, so it's all about power.
You know the weird thing is like, well, he doesn't even change his appearance, so you're literally just fighting the same thing over. I mean, like, well, you think that his appearance would at least somewhat change, so you got the feeling.
All right, time for that scene that Job is not gonna like.
Oh boy.
Well, not just this scene. Like that's this scene and what it leads up to later. But
It
yeah.
appears to be an avian spirit.
Oh, never mind. I think I specifically showed the beginning of each one. Yeah, I actually forgot about this.
Huh, so I called it. I even called what Pedro man was gonna do. Nothing new for me at this point.
It's been severely weakened.
Is that all?
By my estimation, this should be the final.
The final
Final what?
form?
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
He cares!
How unusual.
I will not abandon you. I couldn't live without you.
That's a bit
Oh
sudden.
my!
What?
Aw, I knew it! I knew it! He does care underneath!
Where'd that come from?
You must.
Yes. Okay. Listen,
I knew it!
I couldn't live without you. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jova. If this is what they were going for, he secretly had cared about all this time. I still would call bullshit at this because it wasn't well conveyed at all, and it didn't earn this. I think even Shiro just went that this came out of nowhere. Let's just say, Jova, they're about to shit on this very much scene that we just saw later. So get ready.
So let me get this straight. Does he actually love her, or is it just the kind of, friendship?
I'll let you decide that when we get to that scene that I was talking about.
There's gonna be another scene between them.
You'll see. And now this.
Huh. Great Guardian has a sense of humor.
Me?
No, Sophie, of course you.
The true rule.
So I was right. That Lautrec actually cares.
Guardian of this machine.
Hold on, Jova. Hold on a moment. Wait till we get to that scene that I was mentioning.
Contrived one elaborate riddle after another. Here in the Paris.
Oh, Shiro dropped.
That would ensure only the most worthy
Oh, well.
would find this place.
Huh. Wasn't me who dropped.
Well, as long as it's not me.
Or me.
Or me.
Oh wait,
Or both, since we're both recording.
Oh, okay then.
Wait, we get a wish?
Yes.
True king is a queen?
Doi?
True ruler of France hath returned.
I thought they got rid of King. Oh wait.
Oh, hi, Phantom.
I thought they got rid of kings or queens by this point.
Remember, Dwebs, this takes place before the Eiffel Tower was finished building.
Right.
I don't know which, but I don't remember the specific.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that the Eiffel Tower has been shown to be all built together. Not to mention
No, actually, it hasn't, Joe. But in fact, we're get a shot of the Eiffel Tower still not finished at the end of this game. So,
in that case, so I make, well, there hasn't been any record of an official king or queen going on in the actual society going on. So maybe this was after the whole monarchy thing, since apparently they're a secret force living in secret. Since we've heard no mention of a king or queen in current history for the current time that they're in.
whatever. The point is, Marie wishes the spirit to lock away the power of the treasure animatus forever, so it can never fall into dangerous hands and whatever.
Why the heck didn't their ancestors do that?
This scene is too cliched. This scene is too cliched.
Meh. At least I like the music.
Oh yeah. This is the music I was talking about. I actually really like this one.
Let
So-
this mark the end of the Bourbon monarchy. Your duty is fulfilled.
Aw, ain't that nice? See, she's one of those caring people who's so selfless that she'll give up everything, making us feel like trash.
Knights are hereby disbanded.
You know, kind of like...
Go forth.
Disbanded? Don't you mean disbandoned?
The surface world.
Wait, what? I don't understand what's going on.
You're telling me.
As the true king, queen, Marie
Come on, guys. I'm sure queens are actually a common
freed
thing.
them from perpetual darkness and suffering.
Suffering? They seem just fine.
I humbly thank your majesty. Though we be not worthy of such kindness. My good knights, hark the royal command.
By the way, am I the only one who's noticing that the Phantom was completely pointless?
Yeah, he was.
Like seriously, he showed up at the beginning. He showed up at the beginning, and then he pretty much disappeared from the fucking game.
Okay, so what time are you guys at?
Go to 31 something minutes. We're almost there actually. 41
I'll
something.
go to 31:10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We'll bring it up. We're almost at
I'm actually at. Oh no, 31:15. Sorry.
31:15.
Okay.
Yes.
Basically, sure, while you were gone, Marie basically told the Great Spirit to seal away the power of the Treasure Animatus forever.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click.
So
hang on. Why is this kid Queen of France?
Because she is.
Because she's
Because she's part of the Bourbon
dynasty.
monarchy.
Basically, she's the last descendant of the Bourbon dynasty, and the knights were waiting for her all this time, and now she's disbanded the knights. Now she's telling them, "Go forth, your duty is fulfilled."
You're free to go to the surface.
She's pretty much sacked them. Or made them redundant.
And also, Shiroy, like I was just saying, remember the Phantom? The Phantom?
Yes.
Well, he was completely pointless. He appeared in the beginning, and now he only shows up at the ending. Basically, had absolutely zero purpose in the story.
So let me get this straight. So apparently, by bringing together all the Treasure Animatus, they formed a rogue spirit that, after being defeated by Lautrec, mind you, turned into the Guardian Spirit, who regarded Marie as the true ancestry, even though it was Lautrec that beat it.
You figured that one out, Jova.
Reasons.
No, I've already figured it out.
Oh,
the
and
main
this
writer is stupid.
This kid exists.
Yeah, the kid exists too.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I have beaten the third Elite Four member.
Always have been since that day long ago.
Hey, yeah, now that you mention it, this room does look a bit like the Elite Member
Fuck,
Chamber from,
fuck you, you're no
That's
Emmy. So stop trying to be Emmy.
What's made them think? Well, what's he trying to be Emmy?
You know, with the whole, she met her, they met her, and she's the only one that remembers and stuff. And the real reason why she's such a friend of Lautrec is because of him helping her in the past, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't touched base on how she knows him.
We have, Jova. We had an entire...
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. We did touch base on that.
Yeah, I don't care, game. Just move on, please. Thank you.
What was she looking back at?
I don't know. It's just the game trying to give the game some kind of meaning or purpose.
Hey, guys, wouldn't this have been a fun section to actually have a scene where you had to escape all the rubble while going through all the areas?
Psst, psst, shut up. Psst, psst, shut up. You shut up.
How dare you apply logic to this, Jova?
Or fun.
Look at the bunny, Jova. Look at the bunny.
And they came out... Oh, never mind.
I guess that's a Three Musketeers reference. Because there actually is a scene like that in Three Musketeers, so I guess, yeah. Considering this game...
So where's this moment where Lautrec...
we're almost there, Edwards. We're almost there. Oh, hey! Look, it's the best characters in the game.
How on earth should we know?
Right, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna close it up now. Just got one Elite Four member left, and then I can fight the champion.
Oh, and by the way, it's Pedro Godot is still fucking pointless.
Which Pokemon game are you playing?
Alpha Sapphire.
Now
I said it once and I'll say it before, even the lackeys had more character development than Vidocq.
Everyone had more character development.
True. Yeah, even Lautrec. Well, granted, I grew to like Lautrec, but, well, again, he's a different Lautrec than he was. And not by
Oh,
natural
isn't that cute? They're all stepping forward protecting Dr. Lautrec from the evil policeman.
Actually, no. You know what? Arrest him.
I'll have you all arrested.
This is most unorthodox.
He has a police force.
Hey, you little... Enough.
Watch your language.
That man is a hero, a defender of France.
To be honest, he hasn't done anything illegal.
Not really. If anything, he's more of a defender of England than France.
Ishiri,
What?
Yeah.
pardon my French, but this is weird.
So let me get this straight. We're in France, and yet the main objective was to save England.
Yes.
Huh.
You figured that one out.
That'd be like if you made a game set in Japan, but then all of a sudden you have to try and save Australia.
And here we... actually, no, not yet.
Doctor?
Okay, here we go. Pay attention.
Reminds me of a little segment that was on TV.
Let me guess. She's gonna ask if he likes her, but he's just gonna say, no.
True.
What did I say?
Glibs, I was going to say that
Pay
reminds
attention,
me of-
Shiroi.
You said you
Oh, okay.
He's gonna-
without me.
I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna put up the whole shield and facade again.
No.
Oh boy.
It means I couldn't live without you.
Really?
I know what he's gonna do.
The mystery of treasure animatus has yet to be unraveled.
Oh,
It
fuck
already has been
you.
unraveled.
So basically, she just wants to use her. He just wants to use her because so that he can continue to tame guardians.
That's what you want.
Pedro, I'm pretty sure he's, just putting up a facade.
You never said a romantic
Really?
thing.
Nah, I think he's just a dick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the game hasn't earned this, Jova.
The greatest mysteries.
I see what the game is doing. Basically, it's trying to do the whole, he let his true feelings slip for a bit, but now he's putting up that wall again. And I'm guessing that's the true ending that's going to have him actually, go through with it.
I doubt it.
I still think this comes across as basically undermining the previous scene, honestly.
Wait, the previous what now?
The scene where he saved her.
Oh, yes. It does.
It undermines it. So basically, that scene with the cuddling with Hachi was completely pointless in the grand scheme of things. Not to mention, basically, as far as Lautrec is concerned, Sophie's just a tool to use.
Well, actually, Pedro, I hate to say it, but going by the plot elements, he's probably not.
There's never anything in the papers about what really happened.
Anywho, well, yeah, he's being a dick in this ending, but my guess is okay, he's having him act like this because he's still hiding his true feelings when she's okay and everything, yet it's gonna be for the true ending that he actually admits his true feelings. Now, and I guess, to show a big difference between the endings, I guess I could see him doing that.
Actually, Jova, the very last cutscene is basically them doing a joke about how clueless he is about Sophie being in love with him. So apparently the game wants us to think that he's just that clueless.
There's clueless, the way it's just a bit stupid.
Yeah. Anywho, though, it's a common writer's trick to have the character, act like they don't care, yet actually do show that they do care in that one moment, and yet still try and push out the character, saying, oh, well, I was just doing it, I couldn't let you get hurt or this or that, and, them putting up the whole, I don't really like you that much thing. I can see what he's going for, but yeah, it was very clumsily executed. And the build-up of his character hasn't exactly portrayed him as the kind of guy to joke like that. Which, like I said, is sort of hurt by the fact that his character 180 happens 75% into the game's story.
He's pretty much like Squall in Final Fantasy VIII. He doesn't actually develop, he just resets.
I'd say Squall does develop, but again...
clumsily executed.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, Marie has become an adventurer.
Oh, I see. So they're setting up the continuation via the true ending.
Yes, exactly. Basically, there are still some knights who didn't get the message, because they were busy in other dungeons. So basically, the rest of the game is us basically freeing the rest of the knights.
Sure you'll be all right?
There's got to be another big bad just waiting for the true ending.
Ability, but I do have some misgivings.
All right, hold on.
Dr. Lautrec, will you stay by my side?
Wait, wasn't it in this one? Hold on.
I feel so confident.
Oh no, never mind. That thing that I wanted Teo in for, turns out it's not in this one. It's in one of the side quests we're gonna do later on. Never mind.
Okay.
I miscalculated.
So then, I'm not sure.
I discombobulated.
No, you're not to my liking because you're fucking bland as a fucking doornail.
The knights will be fine without your help.
He does have a
I'll explore
point.
every nook and
Gah.
cranny of the Paris underground. Every mystery it holds shall be revealed. Along
Sure.
the way, I'll tell any knights I meet that they're free.
So, is this it for Marie in the plot?
Marie May.
A bit. For a few side quests, yes.
It's not? Then
Huh.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
There you go. I love this one.
It was a roundabout way of saying she has feelings for you.
You women and your roundabout ways of saying things. Why can't you just?
Women would simply say,
Keep it simple.
Yeah, thank you, Lautrec. Yes, just do that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh
do
my
what?
god, Lautrec actually has a point.
Sorry, do what?
Just do that. Just say what you mean, women.
Yeah, why do you have to make? And also, you know, one thing I hate about some women
When they lead you on, but then smack you away when you actually try to.
when they're trying to be hard to get.
it's been a pleasure.
That just kind of comes off to me as, you know, why bother? They're making themselves hard.
Here we go. Hold on. One final favor.
Ah, the girl's eyes are soulless as ever.
Please make sure that you watch over her.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm sure we'll get plenty of more moments in the sequel. Oh,
I see her every day.
oh yeah, right.
Maybe Lautrec's just playing hard to get.
What do you think, Shuri? Is he really that clueless?
Or do you think he's secretly playing hard to get? Shuri?
Dun dun dun
Dun
dun.
dun 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 dun.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think Lautrec's at this point just on purpose playing hard to get at this point?
Nah, I genuinely think he's this oblivious.
There you go. See, there's the Alpha Tower. Almost
Yeah, you're
ready.
right.
Almost ready. Not quite yet, though.
Then,
And here's the awesome credits theme I was
true
talking about.
ending.
I love this theme, actually.
Well, I guess we can't really speak our final thoughts since we're not at the true ending yet.
Well, at least you get to hear the credits theme.
Yeah.
Sounds grand enough.
Hey, well, at least this part was productive for one thing.
What?
Anywho.
I managed to beat three quarters of the Elite Four.
Anywho. Oh yeah. Yeah, good job, T-Cast. You did a good job. Anyway, Pedro, I see what you meant when you said that I was gonna hate Lautrec because of this. Granted, I don't hate him because of it, because, like, well, I've seen this sort of writing trick done before, but I will admit that...
Hang on.
Huh?
I recognise the name in the credits.
Who?
What is it, Reds?
Emma Tate. She was in Eternal Diva.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
So they even got a latent actress.
Oh, wow. How about that?
How
Another
ironic.
scene.
It's got the she voiced more accurate, at least.
Ah, this music, it's so good. It deserves a better game.
She was in the movie. She was
Emmy, if I remember.
Eddie and Janice.
Yep. There you go, Writing Unit, written by Noria Kakamura. Main story writing.
Who did she voice in the track?
I've.
Couple of people.
I'll get back to
Credits.
it. I'll get back in the credits later to see it.
I knew there was a name I'd recognise somewhere.
Dr. Lautrec's theme, composed by Iron Toda.
And Jova dropped. So, while Pedro has his little sing along,
Alright,
What was that?
how about summing up your thoughts so far, Shiroi?
Hold on, I'm back now. Dwibs.
Okay.
So who did she voice in Lautrec?
Don't worry, Jova. After we're done with this, I'll go back in the credits in the video and check it myself.
Hold on, I'm just asking Dwibs. You saw her name next to someone.
yeah, but I'm gonna let Pedro check it in a bit.
Well, did you see the name next to it?
No, he just checked the credits for Eternal Diva. He didn't actually check the credits for Lautrec.
Ah, okay then. What's the girl's? Oh, never mind. Go on.
Okay, Shiroi, you want to sum up your thoughts so far?
Yeah, sure. Well, there are some things I like. I like the
This
2D
music?
art style.
This music sounds like
standard
King's
tracks.
Quest.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, this track actually kind of makes it sound like we had a fulfilling adventure, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We really didn't. But this track is
no,
good.
we
All of
didn't.
other ones are good. The rest of it, again, it's not boring. It fits its purpose. The voice acting is really good. I mean,
Oh, there you go. I'll listen to this one.
It's-
There you go. I like this one.
Oh.
I love the ending of it.
Dear Lord, this music is good.
it's way too climactic. for
Mr.
what it's done.
Mr. Composer, you put way too much effort into this game.
Maybe he thought, oh well, there's got to be effort somewhere. I might as well do it.
Yeah.
You know. Oh,
There you go. The journey continues.
Wait, Kingdom Hearts? Seriously, the way they did the light shining and everything reminded me of Kingdom Hearts there.
Okay, so yeah,
Well,
here
all the characters here do have strange hair.
reputation points 690.
Very good.
Who cares?
Well, yeah. Anyway, the voice acting is really good, more than deserving.
Yeah.
Plot
The
actually
voice
gives them credit
acting,
for.
yeah.
I guess it just
The mu-
shows that you can put on a good performance even if you have crap.
I like this one. The mystery of the true king of France has been unraveled, but many a riddle yet sleeps beneath Paris. Help me solve them all.
No.
So, Pedro, question. For the true ending, are they gonna pull off another big climax, or is it just gonna be...
No. It's just gonna be basically we finish all the side quests, and then all of a sudden we switch to something about. Basically the true ending is basically a sequel hook.
So was that Guardian Spirit as powerful as the treasure animatus get? Because you think with a post game, they'd at least still try and up the ante.
No, they don't. Sorry.
Anyway, aside from
Yeah.
that, well, actually, Claude and
Oh yeah, Claude.
Claude and Milady.
yes, they were. I want a game about those two.
They were fantastic characters.
Yeah, aside from that, though, everything else is just plain
Bad.
boring and
Yeah.
poorly done.
Okay.
I credit. Yeah, oh, never mind. I'll wait till my turn.
Do I just...
No, that's it. Everything else is
Okay.
just bad.
Okay. I have a short version and a long version.
the
Do
short,
the long version first.
The short version's funnier.
short version?
Okay. So do the short version first and then the long version.
No
Okay.
shit.
Short version. Okay, and now long version. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game was really just, for the most part, it was just boring. Aside from the main theme, the music's bland as hell. And also, I swear, I can count the number of characters I actually legitimately liked on one hand.
Oh, so can we.
Yeah, in fact, I'll try right now. Sophie. That's it.
What, you didn't...
Claude.
What about Claude and Milady?
Claude and
lady.
Milady.
Gustav, the two lackeys. Oh wait, shoot, that's two hands.
Well, didn't you like Claude and Milady at least? I mean, at least they had... you have to admit, they had...
They were.
and Gustav as well was bombastic
Yeah,
enough.
they
Heck,
weren't-
I'd even argue that Vidocq's two
Honestly, I
lackeys
didn't-
over
honestly, I
the
didn't-
characters.
Honestly, I didn't like them enough for it to count. But anyway,
Are you sure it wasn't because you weren't paying attention a lot?
well, there were times where I was paying attention, and I still didn't really like them all
I
that
don't
much.
know.
Well, then again, Jovi, you were the one. We both were the ones that were playing a Pokemon game in the last part. So
Yes. But remember, dudes, I was multitasking. I was still making sure to actually look at both screens. and I still paid attention to the story.
So technically you're on a 3DS, so wouldn't that be all 3 screens?
Anyway, yeah, basically.
But yeah,
over 4 screens since I'm looking at a 3DS screen on this YouTube video.
Yeah, basically, still problem. Bland music, dull or just plain unlikable characters, buzzing.
Shira, admit yourself, please.
Okay, same rescinded for that one. The puzzles, and I'm no good at puzzles, but I'm really insulted by how easy they looked.
Now imagine how I feel.
Yeah.
I know firsthand how you feel.
Yeah, graphics that, honestly, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I'm pretty sure maybe even like, if the Atari Jaguar managed to get more games, it probably would have looked more like those.
I'd still put it over the Atari Jaguar. I mean, trust me, dudes. Have you actually played from the Atari Jaguar?
I've seen Atari Jaguar games.
Well, I've actually played them.
Well, he's talking about the graphics, though. I mean, when it comes to graphics, all it really counts is...
No. Trust me. Playing them firsthand really shows how bad the graphics are.
Well, Joe, I'm not really in the mood to get an Atari Jaguar.
I know, Dweebs. I'm just saying. Trust me on that. Take my word for it.
All right, let Dweebs finish. Go ahead, Dweebs.
And Lautrec himself, well, I wouldn't quite put him at the top of my most hated characters that I've seen in video games. I mean, hell, even media in general. That honor would still go to Mark Zuckerberg from the Social Network.
Really? I thought the woman from Gone Girl was worse, but then again, splitting hairs.
We can talk about that later.
Yes, but even so, even on his own right, Lautrec's when he's not being incredibly annoyingly dickish, it's just boring.
Yeah.
And well, that's a bad sign when you can't even be at least have one aspect of you that's good.
Yeah.
Aside from voice acting.
Oh yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on the voice acting?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, well then again, you know, if you can have one good thing, but that doesn't make up for all the other shit.
Yeah, but I still think the voice actors deserve at least a round of applause for trying their damnedest, because boy are they trying.
Yeah. I mean, so it's probably one of the
not just the voice actors, but also the composer, as well as the side quest writers.
In terms of voice acting, it's probably one of the best I've heard. When you have a bad script to work with.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, not just that, but I actually say it's one of the best video game casts I've heard.
I mean, the only other group acting performance that I think was better with the whole performing with a shit script was X-Men Origins Wolverine. But other than that, sorry,
is that it?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, Jova, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start with Lautrec. He went from being number 4 on my most hated characters list to actually escaping my most hated characters list. It's like, well, how should I say? It's like, okay, I know that a lot of his character development is BS, but for a moment there, granted it was near the end of the game, he actually seemed to be naturally transitioning into a more likable character. And okay, it was near the end, but if they just went with it gradually, I'd be all right. But then, of course, they did the whole leap thing, which leads to him actually admitting that he cares for Sophie. And well, yeah, granted, granted, I'm not going to call BS on that because I can actually believe it at this point. But however, the steps I took to get there, you could have done a better job of showing. It's like, well, okay, I'm okay with Lautrec. I don't full right like him, but he's okay at the end. But that's sort of the problem. He's the main character. The main character should not just simply be okay at best at the end. Now, yeah, I know there's a true ending coming up that will supposedly try to rectify things, but I don't know. Something about it still feels a bit off. I mean, like, well, unless you're purposely setting up your protagonist to be quite an uncertain character at one end or another, then all right. But no, that's not what they tried to do with Lautrec.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk more about him on the true ending, I guess. Basically, I'm fine with him. But anywho, but Vidocq. Oh boy, Vidocq just took his place as the worst character in the story. I mean, Jesus Christ, Vidocq.
But Jova, in order for that to happen, you have to be a character instead of a plot device.
Well, he technically is a character, but I mean, jeez, I mean, like a 1 minute. I mean, yeah. Hey, in fact, wasn't he supposed to have been controlled by an animatus or something, or by the mask or something?
The fucking Great Spirit at the end had more character than fucking Vidocq.
Yeah. Even the treasure animatus themselves, the gameplay elements ended up being more of a character than Vidocq. But yeah, okay. I'll talk about the story in two droves: the side stuff and the main stuff. The side stuff. Well, okay. As I know, yes, there are a lot of grindy-ish side stuff, but when I talk about the side stuff, I'm mainly talking about the story-based stuff. And more often than not, the story-based side stuff is pristine and very good, actually. And I'm not just saying, like, well, just for Lautrec. I'd say, like, well, they're actually legit good stories. They're somewhat fun to follow. The characters that we focus on, aside from Lautrec, are fun and variant enough. They have their own identities here and there, to the point where even the lackey sidekicks get proper development. If only they could have just had more side quests actually focusing on Lautrec as a character. It could have been so much better. But yeah, side quest stuff, I give you guys all my thumbs up. I mean, yeah. I'll say it now. Honestly, yeah, the people who definitely gave it they're all composers, side quest writers and voice actors, and the visual designers. So pretty much everyone but the director when I think about it.
And whoever designed those 3D models.
Oh yeah, and the
this is basically a talented development team with the wrong man in charge, basically.
Yeah, those projects tend to hurt me the most. Like,
it's kind of like with David Cage's Quantic Dreams of employees.
From what I've heard, Transcendence suffered that problem as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Amico. A bad game is technically worse, but with that, it was bad from the start, so you don't feel as much potential loss. But with Lautrec, I honestly see a lot of potential wasted.
Yeah, you can tell a lot of effort went into this game. The problem is that the effort was horribly misguided.
Yeah, okay, and now I'll talk about the main plot up to now.
Well, actually, the main plot is done, Jova.
Wait, but
for now on, it's just side quests and then a sequel hook.
So, how is the true ending even supposed to work? I mean, isn't the idea of a true ending to have another climactic finish of sorts?
No, Jova, it's just the characters talking about where they're gonna go in the sequel.
What kind of true ending is that?
Don't ask me, ask the writer.
Well, I'm gonna count that true ending as part of the main plot, I guess.
All right.
But yeah. I should probably finish up my thoughts.
Main plot?
But yeah, basically, main plot, it sucked. It was all over the place. I could not garner a hold on it. That's about it.
All right, are you done?
Yep.
Okay, pretty much my thoughts are pretty much what everybody already said. I would like to give that round of applause. Good job, voice actors. You should definitely please
pat yourselves on the back, guys.
Yeah, pat yourselves on the back. They're awesome. I mean, they went okay. They probably read the script and thought, oh my god, this is so terrible. But okay, we're professionals. Let's get through this. We're gonna just try to see what we can make out of this. So
I hope that they all find
what's happening
to Konami.
Yeah, this game did not deserve this cast at all.
It didn't deserve the cast. It didn't deserve the composers. It didn't deserve the side quest writers. It didn't even deserve the visual team. And when I say visual team, I mean
the half decent scores it got.
Yeah.
That
credits stream was so awesome. I wish it was in a better game. Anyway, yeah, pretty much what everybody said. That round of applause is given, so might as well cut this off. See everybody for the next part.
See ya.
See ya.